Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 in the series. We have life spawning on the bottom right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, over here on the top left we have Remine spawning as the yellow night elf over here on the top left. Game number 2 in this series, and if you guys did not see game number 1, an absolutely brilliant game. Remine almost being Moon-esque in terms of playing night elf in a way that I have not seen. Perhaps it is very common in the high-level Korean servers. Unfortunately, I don't have access to all the high-level Korean games. Well, at least not for now. I will hopefully be able to cast more and more WarCraft 3 games from the NetEase client. And hopefully at some point Blizzard will catch up and get them all under the Blizzard roof again and make sure that everyone is taken care of. Alright, a little bit of lag right there. Not quite sure what was going on, but let's go ahead and break things down as we are looking at most likely another Demon Hunter versus Demon Hunter matchup. Moonwell done, Demon Hunter now being trained. Meanwhile, Moonwell done, Demon Hunter being trained. Ancient of War training up right there. Ancient of War is right here. Both of them should be queuing up an archer, and about 150 the archer should be out and about, ready to go. At about 205 the Demon Hunter should be back out onto the field, and that's how things are going to most likely play out. So the archer for Remine significantly faster. I'm not quite sure how that is the case. Perhaps he got that Ancient of War into position better. 145, that archer is ready to go. Meanwhile, it looks as though 150 for life. So there is about a 5-second difference already between these two. Demon Hunter should be popping out at about 205, as I mentioned earlier. And then, well, the game will officially begin. If players ever wondered why I ever fast forward through the first 2 minutes of a game, well, 95% of the time these games, well, I can imagine them in my head. Anyways, Manual of Health quickly dropped there. Meanwhile, Ogre Warrior taken down. Ogre Magi going to get finished off as well. Same thing is going to be happening off over here. Ring of Protection +2 already added by Remine, as he does pick up a Tome of Intelligence. Intelligence versus health. I do believe life is up a little bit in terms of that engagement so far. Meanwhile, what is the items? It is the Gloves of Haste versus a Ring of Protection. And, well, Demon Hunter is usually always attacking, isn't always necessarily taking damage, but right now, as it is absorbing damage from this particular creep camp, Remine is getting a little bit ahead once more. Demon Hunter now going after this Null Brute creep camp. Null Brute will, well, no Archer will fall. Null Brute will fall next, leaving behind most likely a tomb. A tome, not a tomb. Well, I guess he could get a tomb. Nope, no drop there. All right. Demon Hunter now wandering around. 625. It looked as though he did end up... No, he did not pick up a tome for himself. That's just the +2 strength that you naturally get when you go from level 1 to level 2. Archers now making their move out. Demon Hunter making their move out as well, as things are underway. And both sides so far just playing fairly cautiously. No one really wants to engage or overextend themselves. And it looks as though life is going to go ahead and go after this the remainder of this 5-3 creep camp. This one particular level 5 creep camp will end up falling. The Null Overseer picking up a potion of replenishment. That is a nice item, but it's not really the item he was looking for. Meanwhile, back across here, is the Demon Hunter going to get the experience? Well, yeah, that Demon Hunter got the experience there. Archer not able to do much. There is the exchange of mana burns. The ceremonial exchange of mana burns, as the Demon Hunter now heading back over here to the top left. Archer gonna go ahead and Shadow Meld. A bit of evasion already happening as the Demon Hunter now finishes off that one Null Warden. Demon Hunter, replenishment potion, will be able to get back up to full mana and full hit points without having to use those Moonwells. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Life is doing a good job clearing out the remainder of this creep camp. Now, he is getting the second pickings of all of these creep camps so far, but he's been getting the majority of the experience. His Demon Hunter is already at level 3 compared to Remine's, who is currently sitting at level 2. And that is going to be a big blow. That 100-point mana burn versus 50 is absolute night and day difference, as we now see the Demon Hunter going after the Forest Troll Warlord. Can Remine get this Forest Troll Warlord down, pick up a very, very useful item without losing any archers and without falling behind. What is that item there? It is going to be a Wand of the Wind, a very impactful, useful item, as the Naga Sea Witch has already been added. Alright, Ancient of Wonders being constructed off over in the middle. Ancient of War is off over here as well. Remine already has the Naga Sea Witch, as we see a Scroll of Town Portal come back down. Naga Sea Witch slithering from off to the north was quickly spotted and needed to be taken care of. Now, Ancient of Wonders is down across over here. A Scroll of Town Portal could be picked up by that Naga Sea Witch momentarily, and I do believe the Demon Hunter will eventually make his way here to clear out the remainder of that Troll Overseer creep camp. Demon Hunter's gonna be just shy, I think. Yeah, just shy of level 3. As we see a Scroll of Town Portal, no, Staff of Preservation picked up by Remine, and now we are heading off to the north. This is a lot of archer piercing damage. Sobi Mass dropped for that Naga Sea Witch, as we're going to be looking at, well, some big damage coming across now. Forest Troll Warlord taking a lot of damage here. Archers are just focusing down this target now as the Murlocs are looking to finish things up. A second Wand of the Wind has been dropped, so the Demon Hunter could easily transfer that to the Naga Sea Witch and completely neutralize the Demon Hunter for opposing Demon Hunter for quite some time. Manual of Health gonna be left behind. It looks as though the Demon Hunter is gonna go ahead and pick that up to 750 hit points now, compared to 775 as you just saw Life reading that Tome of Strength. All right. Going to be going into an engagement here, going straight after that red Drake right now. Demon Hunter absorbing the majority of the damage from those units on the ground. Remine also picking up a Forest Troll Shadow Priest, trying to heal back up that Demon Hunter. You can see Wand of the Wind was transferred, as we also see Runed Bracers now being dropped for that Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter going to grab those Rune Bracers. He will most likely end up selling those, as I don't see magic damage being a major issue in this particular matchup. Demon Hunters with mana burns, yes, that may switch things just a little bit. There is a Cyclone being used, not quite sure why. Naga Sea Witch is going to have to come into the position here, pick up Ring of Protection +3, as that is going to help with the longevity of that Naga Sea Witch. Perhaps should be given to the Demon Hunter instead. Tome of Agility now being left behind there. Alright, Null being left back. Demon Hunter heading back off to the north. Demon Hunter is off over here as well. Are we going to see an engagement? Mana burn. There is some damage. There's a mana burn. Are we going to see a mana burn? Oh, Goblin Sappers come in from the right and completely shut things down. That Demon Hunter down to 21 hit points. That Remine could come across and get another mana burn here. That could be the end of that Demon Hunter. And wow, I could have sworn that animation was enough. It looked like he even lost some mana, but he didn't end up losing that unit. All right, big shift off over here, as my phone is just absolutely annoying me right now. Demon Hunter of Remine heading back off to the north. Naga Sea Witch is going to be right there. Just telemarketers just trying to cold call me. Thank you for hanging up. And it's all just auto calling now, so I'm not even really upsetting anyone when you ignore a phone from a telemarketer. Anyways, let's take a look at what's going down here. Rejuvenation from that Druid of the Claw is available. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter does have Orb of Venom. We're going to be going into an engagement right there. There's a mana burn. There's a mana burn back the other way. Both sides getting in a little bit of extra damage. Are we going to see the Null Overseer taken down? Yes, we are. Picking up Gloves of Haste. There's a mana burn again, and Cyclone picks him up. Dark Ranger may get taken out right there. Yes, taken out. No Staff of Preservation, as you see the level 1 Dark Ranger fall. Naga Sea Witch, perhaps asleep at the wheel or on cooldown with that Staff of Preservation, ends up losing the level 1 Dark Ranger. Level 1 Dark Ranger, talk about a quick way to lose 450 gold, or yeah, 450 gold right there, as we now see well, more and more attacks happening once again. Demon Hunter in that backfield. He does have a potion of healing. He has used it. Gonna go ahead and Cyclone that Demon Hunter again. Demon Hunter now being forced to retreat once more. Needs to heal back up, but is not in a good spot at all. Is that Demon Hunter? Yes, he does have double potions of healing after, or purchasing them just as the Ancient of Wonders is going to get taken down. Units are now in full retreat. Demon Hunter does have double potions of healing and is ready to go back into that next fight. 78-point mana burn coming across. Demon Hunter trying to chase now. Staff of Preservation saves the Demon Hunter, as the Naga Sea Witch is, well, rather in a sticky situation. We could get a Cyclone on one of these units now, as the Naga Sea Witch is trying to slip every which way. Archers are making their way through. There's a Fork Lightning, and what is happening next? Demon Hunter now sitting at level 4, level 3 now on the Naga Sea Witch, as we are still looking at a big fight. What is going on? That Naga Sea Witch ends up getting taken down. Demon Hunter now coming back the other way. Staff of Preservation, is it going to be available? Yes, it is. And the cooldown on the Staff of Preservation saves the Demon Hunter once more, right after the Naga Sea Witch of Life has fallen. Beautiful play by Remind, as he's sitting at 37 over 50 supply compared to 42 over 50 life. With the overall army supply advantage, he is also the one with bears going up against Druids of the Talon. This is all rather head scratching for me right now, as I can't determine who quite has the advantage. Level 4, level 1 compared to, well, a level 3, level 4 Dark Ranger now being added. So 4-3-1 compared to 4-3-1. Demon Hunter of Life also has the benefit of Druids of the Claw, so he'll be able to rejuvenate these archers and perhaps save a bit of mana. No, decides to go into bear form instead, as the Demon Hunter ready to push forward here. Alright, here's the next big engagement. Mana burn onto that Demon Hunter. We are going to go into an engagement now. Cyclone quickly picking that up, as we now see more and more attacking come back in. Another detonation could be possible, and that could be a problem. There is another detonation. There goes the Druid of the Claw. Archers are going to be falling on both sides, as we are looking at just units falling every which way and every which direction. Druid of the Druid of the Claw now coming back out onto the field. We're going to see another rejuvenation to try and stick around in this fight, as the Demon Hunter now looking to back off again. Demon Hunter going after this bear. Bear trying to go after some of those Druids of the Talon. Not going to have a very, very easy time whatsoever, as that Druid of the Claw will get taken out as well. So far, every unit, where we've seen a lot of units just falling in this battle so far. No one having a clear advantage, although Life is doing a great job keeping up with those Demon Hunters with the use of these Moonwells. But that is, well, to be expected in a game where you are fighting at home. Alright, Cyclone quickly picks up that Demon Hunter, and I believe Life's Demon Hunter will be landing for a quick death. Wait, where did it go? There you go, finally taking that down, and took some damage only to get some extra death. Nope, Staff of Preservation saving the Naga Sea Witch. Excuse me, Dark Ranger. Naga Sea Witch saved the Dark Ranger. Dark Ranger sitting at 8 hit points. Very, very low. You can see a Druid of the Claw needs to be added. Demon Hunter is going to be doing a little bit of resurrecting right now. Dark Ranger purposely killed in order to, well, I guess resurrect it back at the altar. That is going to be a very fast resurrection, since it is only level 1, but it is behind the Demon Hunter right now in terms of weight.
The town is under siege.
Bottom left side, you can see Goblin Sappers Remind saying, you know what, anything you can do, I can do better. And one Goblin Sapper is going to be making its way in. Primary location right there to just take down 2 Moonwells. And here we are going straight on in. Fork Lightning, there's a mana burn. Goblin Sappers, there you have it. One more shot, there goes 2 Moonwells. Now 36 over 30, as units are now all just fighting back. Losing 1 Moonwell, or 2 Moonwells at this stage in the game at nightfall, when you're trying to maintain your home field advantage, that is a direct blow to the gut, as you know that's a lot of hit points and mana that would be useful to your army. Staff of Preservation saves another unit. There's another mana burn though. Anti-magic shell onto the Naga Sea Witch, but it may not matter as the Demon Hunter gets to level 5. Remind 2-0's life in this best of 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.